All right there, just a short video. Let me turn my microphone up a bit. Just a short video, yeah, just touching the red. Speaking of which, OnlyFans scraps plans to ban sexually explicit material. It was only a few days ago the internet was full of OnlyFans to scrap sexually explicit material. A porn site said they were scrapping porn, right? This site's worth over $1 billion. It's just, you know, they've made a fortune. And hideously, and I can't stress that word more, hideously, OnlyFans usage went through the roof with the pandemic and the lockdown. You know, the thought of that, everyone, I'm gonna come. But I didn't actually want to do another Guardian video, but there's a couple of interesting things that are only in the Guardian article. You know, I looked around at a few others because I didn't want to confuse the video of an attack on the Guardian, but it gets quite interesting. So a few days after saying they're banning porn on their porn site, they're not banning porn on their... What a surprise. U-turn comes after resolution of issues with payment processors. Oh, please let us make money out of porn. Come on, what's wrong with a few tits and some fanny? Imagine that conversation with the banks. Essentially, that's what this is about. After resolution of issues with payment processors, says Chief Executive of user-generated adult content site. Right. OnlyFans, the user-generated adult content site, is reversing course on plans to ban sexually explicit content after securing agreement with its payment processors. What is this thing that I've noticed over the last few years where they have a headline and then the first paragraph is repeated again? I've just read that twice. Last week, OnlyFans said it would ban adult material from the 1st of October to the dismay of its users and creators. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? You know, you can't go out and, I don't know, find a woman and make love to a lady. There are options when it comes to this sort of stuff. Who argued that doing so risked driving such work underground. That argument, has gone on for years. How many OnlyFans workers, just young women making an absolute packet going, woo. You can't actually see what I'm doing, but woo. I hope I don't get banned for that. In a way, I hope I do get banned for that. I never want to see it again. But what, you know, these are chances. These aren't sex industry people. These are just women who thought, hang on, that seems like easy money. Twitch, people who work on Twitch and things thought, well, I'm only on Twitch because of my cleavage anyway. I might as well go the whole hog. Anyway, those plans have been scrapped, the company said in a tweet. Thank you to everyone for making your voices heard. Millions of Kumas. Don't take my OnlyFans away. We have secured assurances necessary to support our diverse creator community and have suspended the planned October policy change. Now this is the clincher. OnlyFans stands for inclusion. I mean, talk about riding the wicked wave of our times. OnlyFans stands for inclusions. No, you stand for wanking. That's what you stand for. That's what you are about. You're a wank site. Don't. It's a bad choice of words, but don't come at me with your inclusion. I mean, we're all about inclusion, diversity, LGBT rights, trans. What else? What else is popular? Black Lives Matter. Only Black Lives fans or something, and that. Yeah, yeah. Help us out. OnlyFans stands for inclusion, and we will continue to provide a home for all creators. It's amazing the way they're talking about this, but never mentioning what they actually do. You know, these words, this language, could be talking about, I don't know. I nearly said milk manufacturer, but you know, that's what it is. It could be talking about anything. It could be talking about vaping. Angry users. Can you imagine? No. What am I going to do without my twice weekly hit of Cheryl? She loves me. She tells me in the chat she loves me. Mum, I need more pocket money. And I mean pocket. My hand's in it now. Angry users had initially blamed OnlyFans for the planned ban on sexually explicit material. The company, which is wholly owned by the porn mogul Leo Radovinsky, has long expressed a desire to move beyond adult material to more general interest content, because that's where the money is. Just 2 days before it announced the proposed ban, the company revealed a new business venture, OFTV, which would take its platform onto smart TVs for the first time. Yeah, shortly followed by Cheryl and her massive tits. Due to the App Store rules, explicit content was banned from that service, a fact that some took as a harbinger of wider plans. Wider plans. Legs akimbo. But on Tuesday, OnlyFans chief executive and co-founder Tim Stokely, everyone's a double entendre, laid the blame for the porn ban at the feet of the company's financial backers. Sorry. The change in policy. We had no choice. The short answer is banks. What? Is this about being a merchant banker? If you know what I mean. It's rhyming slang. Yeah, right. Keep them coming, Chris. Where are we? He told the Financial Times in an interview, "We pay over 1 million creators over 300 million every month. And making sure that these funds get to creators involves using the banking sector." Stokely singled out one bank in particular, BNY Mellon. Come on, you're an adult. Stokely singled out one bank in particular, BNY Mellon, as having flagged and rejected transfers, while another UK-based Metro Bank closed the company's accounts in 2019. BNY Mellon and Metro Bank declined to comment when asked about Stokely's claims on Tuesday. OnlyFans is also affected by the new rules from payment processors such as MasterCard, which are intended to crack down on abuses such as non-consensual sharing of sexual imagery and child sexual abuse material. Requirements for providers of adult content, announced by MasterCard in April, Demand documented age and identity verification for all people depicted and those uploading the content. I can't see that being abused in any way. I can't see forgeries and Lord knows what occurring, but I'm sure they'll stop it. And pre-publication review by platform holders. You might ask, why now? MasterCard said at the time. In the past few years, the ability to upload content to the internet has become easier than ever. All someone needs is a smartphone and a Wi-Fi connection. Well, in fairness, MasterCard, all you needed to upload onto the internet nearly 20 years ago was a computer and a dial-up connection. That's nothing. That's nothing. I wonder whether it was more to do with leverage. No, we'll process your payments. We just want a bit more of them. We want a little bit more of your flesh money. The privately held... really exposing myself. Oh, no, another one. Oh, good. Height. The privately held... Come on. No, don't come on. Come off. The privately held OnlyFans reached a valuation of more than $1 billion in the summer following a surge in usage over the course of the pandemic. It was popular among amateur creators for its comparatively low fees on subscription, allowing them to take home about 80% of their earnings. When news of the planned pivot was revealed, some worried that they would be endangered when they lost their main source of income. Now, this was the interesting bit that I only found in The Guardian. This change will put workers on the street. Now, that's an absolute nonsense. So, some young woman on Twitch, cleavage subscriptions, saw OnlyFans, thought, I've only got to ponce around in a bikini and, get my BNY melons out occasionally, and I can make a fortune, rather than, the diluted version, which I'm doing on Twitch anyway. Close down OnlyFans. Oh, next thing she knows, she's up King's Cross in a miniskirt and a pair of red heels. You looking for business, governor? I can't see, if OnlyFans got closed down, I can't see them becoming street walking freelance hookers. That's absurd. This change will put workers on the street who could otherwise afford rent, and it will starve the children of sex workers. What? Who could otherwise... Now look, there may be some, yes, but there's plenty of other platforms to ply your sex work trade. It's not like close OnlyFans. The only other option is up an alley in King's Cross. Who could otherwise afford to feed them, and it will force workers currently working remotely online into riskier street-based sex work. Mary Moody, an online sex worker and co-chair of the Adult Industry Labourers and Artists Association, told The Guardian last week. Well, that was a bit of fun. If you're new here, give us a subscribe, give us a like. I'd make videos all week long. Yeah, I don't do as much work as I should. I'll be out on the street plying my trade. Anyone want to listen to me talking about The Guardian? Go on, give us 25 pence. Ta-da!
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor.